Hello, Virgo. Now, do keep in mind, yeah, it's upright. Okay. Do keep in mind it is a general reading for a large number of people. So when I pray and prepare, I do ask that each of you receives at least one message. So if you find that you're just not getting messages with this, that just means that these are not your messages. Go on ahead and listen to your moon and or rising. Keep that. Go ahead and listen to your moon and or rising sign, as you may get messages from that. So let's see what is going on. Okay. Oh my gosh, holy crap. You finally let that toxic relationship go. High five. Oh my gosh, the angels, they're giving me images of them celebrating, high-fiving each other. So this is huge. Holy moly, this is huge. Congratulations. Wow, that's awesome. Well done. Okay, so what you have is and the angels are celebrating. They're showing me the little party, and you know those little party poppers that you pull and the strings fly? They're even doing that. So they're celebrating that you are finally done with that. So congratulations. Now, you have your situation, you have the recent past, what has happened in the past 1 to 2 months, you have the future outcome, and down at the bottom are your recommendations from the angels, because you know they love giving recommendations. Now, your current situation, you have healing, and this is Archangel Raphael. So currently, you know, you're going through some healing to get your life out of this unhappy, unharmonious state that you have been in for a number of years. So for some of you, it's been 2 to 3 years. For some of you, it has been over 10 years. It's been a very long time. For some of you, they're telling me it's like as long as you can remember. You're like, I have been in this place for so long. I don't even remember being happy. It's been that long. But you're coming out of that, which is huge. You should pat yourself on the back. Now, in order for us to heal, we need to have a balanced perspective. And you are actually getting to that point. They are saying that you will have come to the state of a 100% balanced perspective. And it has taken some time for you to get there. It's taken some time for you to heal, to get into a place of acceptance, once you've had some time accepting your soul's path, which we'll cover here in a moment. But it's also taken some time for you to get into the state of healing, which your final things of healing are releasing, anger, frustrations, disappointments, resentments. They're saying resentments that you've held on to, so that you're able to finally move forward. Because for some of you, you allowed this trauma, this relationship, this experience that you had to keep you stuck, keep you stagnated and unhappy for far too long. But you're healing now. You're overcoming that now. You're getting past that now. Now, one of the final pieces to your healing is to stop focusing on the negative, your fears, your worries, okay, what if this doesn't work out? What if it's not going to be lucky? What if it's not going to be blessed? What if I'm just heading this direction for naught? But they are working on you to get you to look at the positive, to know that these things are in fact positive changes and are bringing positive changes and blessings into your life. Because you are coming into wholeness. You see this circle with this triangle. Now, I was putting a couple of the cards off to the side from the bottoms of the deck. You had this card, Anticipation. At the bottom, it says something wonderful is happening, changes in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. So you do have blessings that are headed in your direction. It's now just a matter of you opening up to receiving those. Now, if you'll notice, his robe is blue. And it's the shade of the throat chakra. So there is some healing externally within a relationship that is going to be coming about because of communications that you're going to be having with someone. And this person is part of your path. So what's occurred in the past 1 to 2 months, you've got this surrender to your soul's path. At the bottom it says your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. And you see there's this bridge. And it's crossing from one side to the other. One life to a new life. One relationship to a new relationship. One way of being to a whole new way of being. But you notice there's no one on this bridge. It's like no one's there. It's just the beautiful landscape, a little bit of sun shining through, but no one's there. Because for the past couple months, you have, we'll say, had challenges accepting your path. Like you're like, okay, God, I get I get you want me to end this relationship. And for some of you, it could be career, although they are saying for majority of you, this is relationship. It's, okay, so they're saying for most of you, this is a relationship, love-based thing. But you're like, okay, I don't see why you keep guiding me to that person. Maybe you kept seeing that person, hearing that person's name, hearing a song that made you think of them, or you kept seeing people that you thought were them, or, you know, like, I cannot get this person on my mind. Why do you keep beating me with this person? You know, that's not the direction. I'm going to, you know, stay on course with this toxic relationship. And they're like, no, you need to leave the toxic relationship and go to the one you're destined to be with. And for past 1 to 2 months, you have come to the realization of, okay, I get I made the wrong choice. Okay, I get I'm with the wrong person. Okay, I get that I should be moving forward with this other person. But God, I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. So there was some difficulty they're saying like surrendering to that, accepting that, because you've had a difficult time believing that. But now they're saying, because this is again what has happened the past 1 to 2 months. So they're saying you now have come to the realization of that this is the path, this is the person, this is the path for you, the career for you. For those, I mean, there could be a couple of you that it's a career related thing, like, okay, you really want me to leave this job for this other one? Oh, all right. But it does require an entire change in your life and an entirely huge leap of faith, because you're going from a relationship that you've been in for some time to completely new foreign territory, completely new relationship, where you're going from a career that you've been in for 20 plus years into a whole new career field. But you're there, you're ready. You will be doing the final, they're saying like final capstone healing. And for a large number of you, that is communicating with this person. Now, let's see. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so I was hoping I could get some more clarification on your situation to find maybe it's not love, maybe Nicole was hearing wrong, but no, it's definitely love. You have the Lover's card, thoughts, and the Privileged Lady. So you see he's sitting here and he's thinking about this woman. He's like, man, I really want to create something with her. I feel this deep connection with her. I think I'm kind of in love with her. But I don't know. I'm not sure. But you're thinking about it. You're thinking about her or him. But they are saying, so to keep things from getting confusing, this is you. You're him thinking about her. And there she is, looking so fancy and pretty. Enjoying the day, taking a nice stroll, but you have this person in your mind. The healing is healing things with her so that the two of you can come together, because you're wanting to come together. You're feeling this connection, you're feeling this love, you're feeling drawn to her. You're wanting, because this is your clarification on your situation, you're wanting to heal that with her. That's your healing. That's your communication, because the two of you have not been communicating, they're saying. But they're saying you are going to heal this relationship with her. So this is someone that you know. It is someone that you have known intimately before. They're pointing out these roses that she's holding. She does love you. She does care for you. She feels a deep connection for you as well. But you are not with each other and you are not talking to each other right now. Now, okay. They want to cover their recommendations first. So, and they don't like my order. So you've got the Three of Swords. You have gentleness. And at the bottom it says strength is gentle, true kindness has wings, love in action endures. And then you have integrity. And at the bottom it says drop the things that offend your soul, embrace your truth, it's your life, let no one live it for you. So this card is the Keepers of the Darkness. You see, it kind of looks like a pretty dark card. There's these dead trees, there's this crow, all these birds overhead, which could be a bunch of crows. I mean, the owl has these dark red eyes. But this card's about, mental blocks, self-limiting beliefs, painful emotions, any preoccupations that we may have. It's also about repeated patterns, cycles, errors. So they're saying that you have, in relationships, had repeated patterns and or repeated behaviors. So for some of you, repeated patterns are, not allowing yourself to get truly close to someone, genuinely intimate with someone, not allowing yourself to have a deep connected relationship, like intentionally keeping yourself at a distance, maybe physically, but definitely emotionally from people so that you didn't have to truly open up. That has not served you. And this relationship that they have for you will require opening up to true intimacy, true connection, but you'll be glad that you did. They're encouraging you to stop that pattern that you've had. That's why you've been left alone every time. That's why you've been unhappy every time. That's why you've been in this dead, drought-ridden desert where everything's dead. So they're encouraging you to open up to intuition. Well, they are saying your intuition. So your intuition's been guiding you to this person. So whomever you're going to, this could be a twin flame, twin soul, it's a high-level soulmate. You've been divinely guided to them. They are encouraging you to trust that intuitive knowing, because things are going to be completely different than any relationship you've had before. What you have envisioned a relationship should be, with that joy and that happiness and that, they're saying like can't get enough of each other, not just sexually, but just like, oh my gosh, this person, like they're the one. They're really my other half. Like, holy crap, I didn't think I could be this happy with someone. I actually want to be around them. I don't want to have to actually have excuses to be out of town. This is your person. But it's not going to fly to continue repeated patterns that you've had with other people in the past. So they're encouraging you to allow yourself to feel emotion, allow yourself to open up emotionally, allow yourself to make the right choice. For some of you, you've chosen other people in the past. So maybe he is one of two people or one of three people, and you chose the other people. Well, now it's choosing the right one. And they're encouraging you to, because there has been some pain, because this is someone that you know from the past. There has been pain. You've had pain because of the relationship that you've had with her. But it's not like you weren't committed, you weren't married, because she's a maid. She's a maiden. So you've never been married to her. She's never been married. But you've experienced pain with her, she's experienced pain with you. Because this is again about, painful emotions. So they are encouraging you to release those painful emotions, to let those things go so you can have a clean slate, a new beginning, a fresh start. And they're encouraging you to go all in. Because they're saying for some of you, you hold your emotions back out of fear of getting hurt. But that won't serve your needs this time. What's going to benefit you is to come out, share those emotions, be open, because then they're saying your cup will flow over. You'll receive everything that you desire, and then some. So, gentleness. This makes me think of, that Bible verse, 1 Corinthians 13, 4-7. Okay, so they want you to hear the Bible verse. Okay. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. They're saying she will forgive you. She loves you. You notice this angel, he's holding this devil and this stuff, but he's staring at this one that's got their wings all the way open. She's always been open to loving you. For some of you, you chose the wrong person. You were holding on to the wrong person. You had a grip on the wrong person. And we see that because you've had these repeated readings where you finally let the wrong one go. So now you've come to the realization of, oh my gosh, she's the one. But you're afraid that she won't forgive you. You're afraid that it won't work out. They're encouraging you to be gentle with yourself, to know that she will be gentle with you. They're saying she will forgive you because she loves you. They're encouraging you to love yourself and to know that it's going to be fine. Oh, and they're pointing out this love in action. So they are encouraging you to take action. Now, integrity, this is about honoring yourself and knowing that you are in fact enough. You are enough. You are amazing. You are magnificent. This is about rising into your power. This is about living with sincerity, with honesty, and with integrity. They're encouraging you, because again, this comes back to these communications. They're encouraging you to communicate with her. They're saying, tell her. You have to tell her. Tell her how you feel. Share the truth with her. And this is the her they're talking about. And we're going to cover this in a second. This is your Princess of Wands. This is your outcome cards. Your outcome cards. Okay, now they're saying, for some reason they're saying that for some of you, you have to say no. So when I was shuffling your cards, this deck when I was shuffling, I wasn't even asking questions. I was just pre-shuffling and getting them mixed back up, and the Devil card fell out. And I put it back in the deck and continued shuffling. So what they're saying is, for those of you that you just got out of this toxic relationship where it was filled with conflict and arguments and strife and hateful, angry words, you both cut each other to the core, it was just ugly. Now for some of you, it could have been a Capricorn, because that's the sign, that's the card that represents Capricorn. But this toxic relationship that the angel's been encouraging you that you're finally free of, For some of you, that person's going to, you know, try one more time. Can we do this again? Can we try it again? Can we work out again? And that's who they're saying, that they're encouraging you to say no and be firm with that. Because they're saying that she'll try to work her way in again. And you have made it, you've come this far, and you are at the precipice, this point where your life is going to change. They're saying, don't make a bad choice again. You've let it go. Don't do it again. Now, if you can take the angels... Oh, okay. And they're also saying, so your life is changing, completely changing. Like I was pulling some cards from the other deck from the bottom. It says surrender to wonder and awe. Open the magic of every moment and sense of awe and wonder in all of life. The attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So you have these blessings. You have this amazing relationship on the horizon for you. But in order to get into that relationship, in order to change courses, change paths, get into that new relationship, you must take the lead. You must take action. Where was it? Love and action. Because no one's going to do it for you. You have come to this point. The foundation is laid. Everything is ready. It's just requiring you to take some action. They're also encouraging you to get out of your head. And this is the point of you making better choices, getting on the right path. And it's also, they're saying, important for you to remember how amazing you are. Because for some of you, this relationship, toxic relationship that you were in, this person really tore you down. They really beat your self-esteem down, but they were wrong. So it's time to remember you're amazing. You are at this culmination point of all this amazing healing, stepping in your magnificence power. Communicate. This is the point where you're going to make a new choice, a better choice. Get on a new path. If you can do these things, if you can communicate, you can share the truth, you can make this new choice, your outcome. They're saying for some of you, if you have those conversations, because this conversation that you have is going to heal things. If you have the conversation in June, you will be seeing these things change as rapidly. So it's not like you're going to have a conversation and you're going to wait, oh, it's going to take her 3-4 weeks to finally call me back. No, it's going to be rapid change. Because what you have for your outcome, you have the Hanged Man, and you have the Princess of Wands. Now, the Hanged Man, obviously, this card's about waiting, sacrifice, you know, difficult trials. You've come through difficult trials. It's been very difficult for you to get healed to this point, to get freed of this toxic relationship that you had, this person shackled at your ankles. It's been hard. Many of you have had your trust. You've been betrayed, but it has, sorry, my belly's going to grumble. But you've gone through all these difficulties, these trials, and you should pat yourselves on the back because you did it. You finally did it. You're there. You've done the inner searching, because this card's also about inner searching. You've done the inner searching. You've done the reflection. You've been through hell and back, but you are ready now. This card's also about open-mindedness. So because of everything that you've gone through, because of all the healing that you've gone through, if you take the actions that the angels are recommending and you are open to this new path and this change, because you see, he's focused on this icy cold, everything's dead. And behind him is this flower blooming with all this beautiful light shining down on it. She's your light. She's your flower. She's where you're going to build something that will stand the test of time. You have up to this point had your back turned to her. Well, you've been focused on a dead, cold, icy relationship that was going nowhere. But you're thawing out. You see, he's thawed out clear down to his waist so he can finally drop free and move in her direction. Now, the thing is, this is the Princess of Wands. Now, in this card, this is the Maid in Waiting. So for most of you, she's not married. She's never been married. She is truly, in fact, single. And she loves you and cares for you. She is waiting for you. See how she's holding this rose? And she's looking. So for a number of you, you are at a distance. You don't live near each other. She still cares for you. She still thinks about you. She still has deep feelings for you. But she's waiting on communications. She's waiting to hear something. She's waiting to receive some good news from afar, some exciting proposal, some information. And by proposal, not to freak. I know you guys are all non-committal. Not saying you're going to drop on a knee for her, but hey, let's try this out. Let's see where this goes. She's waiting for some communications. If you do these things that the angels are recommending, you're going to be open to this new beginning, this fresh start with this maiden, and things are going to be moving and changing. They're saying the main thing is for you to know that she does still care for you. She does still love for you. She loves you. She feels deeply for you. Because they're saying the biggest hurdle a lot of you have is this overcoming this fear that she's moved on, she's done. But she's still there. So if you can take those actions, you get your maiden. So hopefully that helps all of you. Fill with a lot of love, joy, and blessings.